So I'm shaking a bit right now. We are super excited because we finally have our first look at The Last Jedi.
Now this is so very exciting, and if you are already a fan of our channel, you know that we did do a video essay especially on trailers for The Last Jedi and not watching them. So yeah, if you haven't watched that video, do check it out, but we will be watching just this trailer, and
this is the only thing we're going to be watching for this film. We want to go into it as blind as possible because obviously the Force Awakens ended on a literal cliffhanger. It was on the edge of a cliff. So we want to know as little as possible about what's coming next. So this trailer will be it. We're super excited about this. Regardless of what you think about the last two Star Wars films under Disney, when a new one comes out, it's always worth being excited.
And with the director of the helm like Rian Johnson, oh my god, we cannot wait.
Let's do it.
We're going to talk about this afterwards so much. Let's hit it. Oh
Stick
my god.
around.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Breathe.
Oh. Steve Yedlin on photography here.
Just breathe.
Oh, that's a spectacular hat.
Oh man.
Reach out.
Oh yeah, some Looper vibes.
What do you see?
Light. Darkness. A balance.
With so much pain.
Oh yes, boy. Oh, far out. Oh my.
I only know one truth.
Oh man.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Oh boy.
Man. You know the best part about that is that it really did show pretty much nothing.
Yep.
Like, that is the most exciting thing for us as people who want to go into this film knowing as little as possible. That's enough to basically skyrocket hype and then basically jump out and go like, I'm good enough with that, to be honest.
Yes!
How good looking is that? We knew Steve Yedlin is a fantastic cinematographer. He is the guy that did Looper, and that is an excellent looking movie. This here looks amazing. The choice of colors. It already looks really different to The Force Awakens, which was shot by Dan Mindell. And obviously, yeah, with it being shot on film and everything, it just looks gorgeous.
Oh, it's got everything. It's got everything so far. It's so goddamn exciting. And yeah, again, we're going to touch on the cinematography here, but yeah, Steve Yedlin really has a very natural look with a lot of his films, but when he does use color,
It's really operatic, and it looks, I mean, that looks gorgeous.
And the slow motion, that little shot we got with the Force. Obviously,
That was my favorite part of that whole
We saw
trailer.
similar things in Looper with those slow motion scenes. So if we get stuff like that with the Force, it's going to be incredible to watch.
And the thing is with Rian Johnson as a director is this guy knows character inside and out. With J.J. Abrams, J.J. is very much a spectacle director, and you cannot deny that that is something that The Force Awakens did now. Regardless of what you think about the plot content, which is a bit iffy at times, the actual visuals in that movie are insane, and probably the best Star Wars has been almost, for us at least. That's definitely my favorite visuals.
And I mean, like, let's just go talking about the actors here as well, because I think Mark Hamill recently, he just said in the Star Wars Celebration video previous to this trailer premiering that, like, Rian Johnson is a god to him. He's his favorite director. So that's so exciting moving into this film to see how these actors cope under Rian Johnson. Now, especially Daisy Ridley, because a lot of people have problems with her, but the thing is for me, in that film, is she's kind of representative for the audience. She's very curious, and all the scenes she's curious like we are to go back to Star Wars. in this film we get to dive more into her character.
You can already see a change in the way she looks.
I'm excited to see her develop emotionally.
She also has, this is her second Star Wars film, so she's got rid of kind of not only all the characters will have that were in their first time round, will have got rid of any nervousness they had the first time round, any kind of lack of experience. They're now going in with the second time again with the director who directed what is widely considered the greatest episode of TV ever, which was Ozymandias from Breaking Bad. He is the guy that directed that episode. So when you've got a director that good with actors in there, you know you're going to get better performances. Now, we obviously were always massive fans of Kylo Ren because Adam Driver is one of our favorite actors. He did a little indie film last year called Patterson, which he is just phenomenal in. He truly is a fantastic actor. I'm glad we saw hardly any of him in this. I'm glad he's going mask off by the look of it. I don't think we saw any Snoke in there yet, which I'm very keen to see more of because obviously Andy Serkis is playing him as well, and if you know anything about the Planet of the Apes films and obviously Lord of the Rings, this guy is fantastic once you get him in that mocap suit.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously we saw a little glance at Captain Phasma there as well, and
who's back and hopefully looking like she's actually going to do something this time.
Actually do a little bit more.
Because it was basically her fault that Starkiller got donged the first time. So hopefully we get to see her absolutely wrecking shit this time.
Of course, we got some more looks at Poe as well, which is exciting.
Who's fantastic.
Oscar Isaac is just one of the greatest working actors right now.
Aside from Apocalypse, take that out of the equation. He is a brilliant actor. Obviously, it's going to be super emotional for a lot of us seeing Carrie Fisher, knowing this is the last film she was actively a part of. We really hope that her role in this, obviously they've said it was a bigger role. I mean, she was just lovely seeing her the last time round, so it'd be great to see her come back again.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And obviously they tribute to Han Solo in this film as well. That happens at the beginning of the film, where they do a funeral for him, where they even touch on it. I'm keen to see like how they address that.
Because obviously, it wasn't addressed the last time around. I think they're going to fix a lot of issues that people had. I think I think
they're just going to take their time with it, and I think the action scenes are going to be huge.
And it's definitely, I think, going to be darker. I think a lot of people had issues with The Force Awakens being Disneyfied. I feel like this is going to sit at a happy medium between the intensity of Rogue One and that kind of fun, I don't know, just that fun feeling of The Force Awakens.
Plus, I feel we're going to get some dark comedy vibes from Luke as well, especially with Mark Hamill and his acting.
I didn't see much of him then, but I feel it was so great hearing him talk, by the way. So great hearing him talk. But I think, we're definitely going to get kind of a new spin on the Jedi Master. Obviously, we've had Yoda, we've had Obi-Wan, we had like Mace Windu and stuff back in the day. We're finally going to see a really different Jedi Master, I think.
Especially with him calling it quits on the Jedi there, and obviously referring to the title, which is interesting. Also, we'll touch on, we didn't get any glances or looks at Benicio del Toro's character, as well as Laura Dern, which is probably one of our most exciting things about going into this film.
Benicio del Toro and Laura Dern Fast have just been turning in fantastic performances as of late, between Sicario with Benicio and Big Little Lies with Laura, and obviously Wild as well. So there's just a great cast of actors in here. Do you want to actually watch it again? Watch it again, see if you missed anything?
Yeah, let's check.
Better go see if you missed anything.
What a fucking fade in though, hey.
I love that entering the frame. That's just fucking gorgeous.
That shot is just insane.
I love the fact that it uses a bit of everyone's theme. That shot.
Yeah, that shot's just unreal.
I mean, that's just looking amazing. That looks like we're getting a flashback. Like we're actually going to see what happened. That was something like a temple burning. Now, what we missed the first time, which is super amazing, is that it looks like they're actually going to go back and recover what happened when Kylo and the Knights of Ren went and basically decimated Luke's new Jedi Order. It looks like the Jedi Temple burning. It's got Luke next to R2. That's something that's super exciting, because that was something I always wanted to see what happened and know what happened.
Well, so obviously, so many questions were just kind of like left unanswered, and like so many things were just brought up and like left alone. So finally, we're going to get some conclusions, and we can finally stop theorizing about things.
And I think the last thing to say before we wrap this video up is that I'm super excited to see what John Williams does with the score again, because I did feel him. I was missing him in Rogue One, definitely. So I can't wait to see him come back, because he did some amazing new work on The Force Awakens, and I'm keen to see how he ties it back into his old work again.
100%,
so, I mean, overall,
far out.
It is hard not to be excited for that film, especially kind of Yeah, I feel like we're going to get an Empire Strikes Back type thing again without it rehashing Empire Strikes Back. I feel it's going to be its own thing, but we're going to get that own vibe.
It's just going to be darker vibes. I think we're going to really wicked original story, and we're going to finally get some answers as well. Of course, which we were expecting. But what an incredible trailer. What an exciting tease. My God, we're loving it. What are you thinking? Let us know your thoughts and comments in the section below.
And while you're down there, it's probably worth hunting down and hitting our subscribe button to see more stuff from us.
Plus, you can also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all at Breaking Banter.